And we are live. We're live again. Alright, cool.
So if anybody has popped back in, thank you for coming back. It's a little internet issue. Interrupts the stream halfway through. It did the same exact thing last night. But we're back and we're going to keep going. I died. While the in-between of the stream, I died. Just in case anybody was wondering.
So yeah, he went to the room with the passcode. Right now, he's. I think you did get.
I've done everything. All I need to go is go down.
Go down, then go up the stairs, and then check out that elevator.
That elevator, it didn't go to that floor. It said, and that's why I went and put the battery in on that other elevator.
Oh, is that what it said?
Yeah. Okay. So that's why I put the battery there. Was to see if it would get me further. Oh, that's right. I died, so I didn't kill him.
Yeah. Check your health.
Damn it. Ah.
And you didn't combine the herbs either. See, you're jumping the gun again.
This music is so sinister, it makes you just want to run. So creepy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we are back. Sorry, guys. So, just technical issues. The internet was just acting up for a little while. We're in the middle of a snow. I wouldn't.
Oh my God, that was Magnum!
Paul, man, you were blowing it up.
That's the first time I've done that in the stream.
Oh my God!
Where I've made some mistakes immediately.
He was using Magnum ammo on the zombie. Come on, guys.
And I missed twice.
Harp him for that. So yeah,
we started the PlayStation.
There was some snow, and there's still snow going down. So I guess maybe for like 5 minutes the internet went down.
It did the same thing last night.
Yeah, it did it last night, but I'm assuming I'm gonna give it the weather, unless Paul just has some funky internet where like in a 5-minute window at 10:30 at night it just shoots the bed, you know.
That is about the time when probably most people in the area are on the internet. Maybe
that's so weird though. I've never like experienced that specific.
I know, right?
Like window. But basically, what happens is like his internet, his download speed will be fine. It'll be okay, not optimal, but okay. But when you're dealing with streaming, it's not download speed, it's upload speed, right? Because you're transferring everything to servers. And his upload speed was like at 1 megabit. So that would explain all of the buffering, because it literally was like dial-up speeds. It was like, you know, it was crazy. But thank you guys for coming back. Buster, hey, what's up, man? Thank you for coming by again. You're cooking homemade oven-fried chicken. Look at that.
Nice.
Michael, MechX2 is back. Yeah, what's going on, Michael?
What's up, Mike?
Welcome back. Welcome back, Retro Heck. Meme King. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you.
We apologize for the little technical kerfluffle there.
Oh my God. I don't need this battery. I just realized, because all it is that little shortcut.
You may need that though, because what if the other option is unavailable at the time and you need to use that lift? See, you're not thinking the long game, my man.
Well, for right now, for finding out that other elevator.
I guess.
I don't need it for the current elevator I'm about to go to.
All right, hold on. Let me just save you some time. Look, the battery. I'll get the battery done in 1 second.
No.
I know the route.
I know the route.
Oh, do you? All right. Get to the courtyard. How do you get to the courtyard from here?
All right. Let's see if I can get to the courtyard.
Again, you could use your map. It's.
He's like, why don't you use the map ever?
Let's see. Retro Heck, if you have played Dino Crisis, this should be the same style play. Well, it is, because they're both made by Capcom. So Resident Evil came out first, and then Dino Crisis came out right before 2. Or maybe it came out after 2. I don't remember, actually. But they were close. Buster, it's snowing with you as well. Yeah, so
Yeah.
We got our first snowfall today. I mean, it's probably only about 3 inches, but, you know, things go on lockdown. Well, you know what? Double check that double door. I guarantee you can't open it for me. Because you haven't done it yet. Yeah, see?
Yeah. Because I died.
You died, yeah. Meme King, do you know this game, Martian Gothic Unification?
Nope.
Never heard of it.
What is that?
Sounds like a PC game.
Sounds like a PC indie game.
But
on
yeah.
Steam.
What type of game is that? Is that like a? Just from that, it sounds like a turn-based combat, like a tower defense maybe, or a strategy game. I could be totally wrong though. I've never heard of it. But yeah, Retro Hack. In case you haven't played Dino, it is very similar to this.
So I really want to play Dino Crisis as well. Dino Crisis I've played, but I've never played like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never really played it. So I want to actually really play it. I actually said to Aldo while we were down was, I think I want to play all the Resident Evils. I want to play them in the chronological order that they were released.
Yeah. So then that would be, Resident Evil. This. It would be 2, 3, Code Veronica, Remake, 0, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, wait. 4, 5, Revelations 1, 6, Revelations 2, 7. And that's not even counting the side games, which Revelations it kind of is, but then there's the Operation Raccoon City, Gun Survivor, Outbreak, but Hunter.
Yeah.
Do you have your Magnum?
Yep.
That's not Magnum.
That's Magnum.
It is, yeah. I didn't get him in one shot. Oh, he's just running by me.
I killed him in one shot last time.
Yeah, it should be one shot. I don't know what happened.
I must have hit him in the collarbone or something, like the shoulder.
I don't think hitboxes are that detailed here, but yeah, weird.
Now, I'm pretty sure I am going to play all the Resident Evils in chronological order. The question would be should I throw Dino Crisis in chronological order with the Resident Evils?
They have nothing to do with each other.
No, I know. But
I mean, that's...
Should I play them as those came out as well? Mixed with the Resident Evils? Or should I just
I don't know.
Play it on a whole separate plane?
That's a question only you can answer. I don't know. There's no right or wrong answer to that. But what do you guys say?
Yeah, what do you guys say?
Should he, so basically what he's asking is, should he go through all the Resident Evils first, then go into Dino Crisis, or do Resident Evil 1, 2, and then Dino Crisis 1 in between, 2 and 3? Retro Hex says separately.
Separately? Pretty much, if I get to Resident Evil 4 and the remakes and 0 on GameCube, I'd be good for a while.
I mean, that's a lot.
Exactly.
Sure.
Alright, so I did the battery. I got to the courtyard. I remembered. Funny, I have no idea the layout of the mansion whatsoever, but when you put me on the spot, I was able to go straight there.
Yeah, you did. Oh, this stream is brought to you by Reese's. I got my junk food again. You could blame the gas station. You know what else? It was buy two, get one free. Yo, so if you want, I don't know if you like Reese's. I actually have 2 of them because they gave me one for free. So I was like, I mean, it's free. I'll take it, sure.
So, I don't remember what's in this room, though.
That's the cross.
Oh, yeah.
How does he not know that by now, guys? It's so elementary. That room was the room at the office in the Globe, which I don't know if you've looked at everything in there. There may be an item, maybe, or ammo. Who knows? There's no enemies in there, so it's just...
No, I did this room already.
It's a small room. There's a switch somewhere on the desk. Welcome back to the mansion. Hey, Paco Diddy. He actually came back a little while ago, but he now, so to catch you up to speed, since we started the stream,
Killed the second snake.
He killed the snake the second time. So, you know how the snake makes that hole in the ground? He fell in. Barry rescued him with the rope. So, from there he had the choice of going back down the hole and seeing what was there, or going to the second floor of the mansion because he had a passcode. So he did the passcode, and he's been exploring that, but he unfortunately died, so he kind of has to do it all over again right now. But he's trying to find where that is. You're going the wrong way. But you can go this way too, but it's the long way.
I'm going the long way.
You were on the right. You were totally in like the right. But you know what? Okay. So if you go back to the main hall, you go up the stairs to the left, and that's where you need to go.
Yeah, in the upper room where there's still one hunter left. So there's a shorter way than whatever I'm doing?
Well, it's just since you were in that hall, you could have just gone up the stairs and then looped around.
Instead of going up these stairs.
Instead of going through, going
So if I looked at the map, I would have saw the stairs.
He's not looking at the map. I mean, did you guys, when you played, did you even bother to look at it? Or
I've looked at the map very minimally.
Was it just like memory, or like, hey, just working off of like your own internal GPS?
My internal GPS is not working in this game though, because the mansion.
It's a labyrinth, for sure. Alright, so now you're there. There you go.
So now I need to go back down to where that zombie was.
Yep.
And see what's good there. And I'm gonna put...
Yeah, we'll do handgun.
Yeah. So, other than this, I've been playing Shenmue 2. And I've been playing Shenmue 2. I've been playing like an hour every night. Absolutely loving it. But I want to kind of beat this quickly.
What was in there? That was ammo, right? That was where you had all the bazooka rounds?
Yeah, I got everything from there.
Alright.
I do kind of want to beat this pretty quickly so I can get back to Shenmue 2. While the whole scope, and I'm still immersed in that world of Shenmue 2. I'm in it. I want to see Ryu. I almost called him Yu Suzuki. But you know who I'm.
Wait, who?
Ryo.
Ryo Hazaki. Yeah. Right. Yeah, he's not dead yet. So.
I messed up his name, but I'm in that world.
Once his legs curl up, that's when he's dead.
Yeah.
There he is.
There you go. So I want to get back to that.
Oh, there's another zombie too. Remember the one that goes down the stairs. So.
Yeah. So
just your ammo.
reload.
Reload.
Oh.
Let's see.
This
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, my favorite with milk. Oh, of course, milk.
Oh my god. Totally forgot that that's a thing.
One of those, essentials, right?
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. So Mean King, try Martian Gothic Unification. You will like this game. It's really creepy with sick music.
Really?
Yeah, but like, what type of game is it though? Is it like a
If it's really
like
creepy,
this?
is
Is
like
it
survival horror?
Like survival horror, third person? Is it a first person game? I'm not like, what type of game is it? Like genre wise. Retro Heck, are you playing that on OG Xbox? Yeah, so he's playing Shenmue 2 on the old Xbox.
Loving it.
Doesn't seem to stop on this floor. Oh, okay.
So this is a whole this
But again,
is
this will loop you back to the main hall of the mansion. Which again, you may need to go back here because remember, there's that locked door.
I need to unlock this.
kitchen.
Yeah.
So you needed to unlock that anyway.
Yeah.
So technically, you're done. All you need to do now is
go down
that hole. But now that you've done stuff, do you save?
Yeah.
So then I would go to a room with a chest, which you could. I mean, you were just there. But now, so there's that save room. Now going down the hole would be which side? It would be the other side, right side. So I would go to the save room on the right side, first floor.
Yeah.
Because that's closer. That's closer to where you fought the snake the second time.
It's the big room in the middle, on the right side, on the second floor, is the snake room.
Yeah. So, yeah. So now go to the right.
So I can save near.
Don Yash. Hey, what's going on, Don? What's up from Texas? Wow. How are things in Texas? How's the weather? Meme King. This is a survival horror game with 3 characters you have to play as at the same time.
Whoa.
So is it like
a whole party?
Yeah, is it like a party following you, or is it like you play a little bit as one and then it switches to the other? Is it like that type of thing, or I'm not quite sure. I've never played that, so I can't say. So Paul is wisely avoiding the spiders.
I've been just running past those.
You really don't need to kill
if
them.
If I don't have to waste the ammo.
Alright, so his goal now is to go back down the hole that the snake created. So in order to do that, he needs to go in and save, yeah. Nope.
Okay, because this is going outside.
Yeah, blue door. You always miss that.
I always run by it.
He'll get there eventually.
So much for this game tonight, though.
Yeah, that's not happening. No, not after those side tracks. Now, assuming he had known the layout of the mansion, then yeah, he would have saved himself a lot of time. And not jumping the gun by, wasting magnum bullets on zombies. And missing.
I still haven't used this eagle medal yet.
That will come in handy in the next area you need to explore. What's up, Michael Arnada? Welcome again.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, apologies for the stream. We were the internet was acting wonky, so we kind of had to ride out the storm for a few minutes, and now it seems to be back and stable. Meme King, in that going back to that Martian game, you have to switch characters to advance and help other characters to survive. Retro Heck just picked up Shenmue 2 on eBay, waiting for it to arrive. Had to grab it before price goes up any higher.
Because of Shenmue 3 coming out.
Shenmue 2, is it for Xbox or for Dreamcast? I didn't remember if you said which one. Which I don't have it on Dreamcast. I would have always loved to get the European copy, but I foolishly never did get around to doing that. Because the European copy does have the English subtitles and stuff.
So, I'm about to go down into the hole where the snake made completely brand new territory that I've never been before. I'm thinking of just bringing what I have right now. My only healing item, the magnum and the pistol. What do you guys think? Is that okay?
So this would be going down the hole that the snake created in the upstairs room. Not the attic, but the room at the piano. So he knocked a hole in the ground. So now Paul, this is a brand new area. He wants to use
just what he
has right now. Is that foolish, or should he maybe swap something out for a shotgun? What do you say?
I have the most is the bazooka that I have extra bullets for. I don't really have much more shotgun bullets. I only have the 6. I do have 12 bazooka bullets. Should I swap the magnum for the bazooka, or should I take the magnum for hunters?
Assuming there are hunters where he's going.
I have no idea.
He has no idea, so...
I'm just bringing the magnum just in case there's hunters, and the way I'm thinking of it is bring the pistol for anything else. What do you guys think?
What do they say? Let's see. Nothing just yet.
And should I bring this Mo disc, or do you think
Mo disc you don't need yet?
You don't need?
I can tell you that. Thing is, you have so much handgun ammo. Like, you really should use it.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
But, see, I could tell you, but I don't...
No.
I don't want to tell you specifically what you're going up against.
No.
Did you save?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Retro, you got it on the Xbox. Hopefully... If you did get it on the Xbox, it does come with the second disc. The second disc is the Shenmue movie DVD. So that, for whatever reason you haven't played Shenmue 1, or before playing 2, maybe you want to bring yourself up to speed, it's a movie, no, left. It's like a recap movie of like this whole story of 1. So that way when you play 2, it's fresh in your mind. Hopefully it comes with that.
That's why I played, I just wanted to play Shenmue 1, and it was like how... It was the fact that, like, the end of Shenmue 1 makes you immediately want to play 2.
Yeah.
That's why I'm playing 2. Here we go with that creepy music. If I go down here, I'm done. We'll see, watch, the rope's gonna fall, because Barry sucks. Oh, no, it didn't.
Okay. What is it being held on to, though? That's the question.
A tile.
The piano? I mean,
I
don't know. Maybe.
More logical sense. Oh, here comes that creepy music.
All right. So that means there's another zombie over there.
Uncharted waters!
Yo, Paul got so lucky.
Yeah, he didn't get me. No, kick him in the face.
Meme King, Martian Gothic.
Shotgun bullets.
Unification is really more difficult than Resident Evil games. Martian Gothic is a challenge if you want something difficult to play. And Retro, okay, Retro, glad to hear it comes with the movie DVD, that's good. Michael Arnada, are there any amiibos on Resident Evil for Switch? I have no idea.
I don't think so.
No, I think he's... Oh,
Is that a hunter?
I don't know. Yo, it's a zombie party.
Yo, right?
I think what he's asking is if, for the Resident Evil games on Switch, if there's amiibo support. I don't think there is, because there aren't any Resident Evil related amiibos. Now, you don't have to kill them. Now, they may be, that body that they're eating may have
an item on it.
So you have to kind of...
But I just shot 3 times and nothing happened.
You have to get up their ass. There it is, that's one. I would watch your ammo.
Herbs.
Back up. Buster, I need to find Resident Evil 6 for cheap. I might play Evil Within if I can.
Dude, Evil Within, I played that game. I absolutely loved it. I loved Evil Within so much. Sort of.
I can't imagine...
Not that much. I really liked it.
I can't imagine RE6 being that much money. I mean, at this point...
$5 at GameStop. Probably.
I mean, if you have it on PC, if you're a PC gamer, wait for the next Steam sale. Like, it'll go for like $10. Then it's the better port. So there's that. Ah. See?
But wait a minute. But now I've done everything down there. But it's good just to have the door unlocked, but...
Mm-hmm. So maybe there's something you've overlooked.
Absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't just go through this whole entire loop-de-loop just for 2 green herbs and to waste 40 pistol bullets.
Mm-hmm. Should I give him a hit, guys?
Nah. Only if I start wandering around in circles for 40 minutes. Michael's gonna be like, give him a hint. He ain't gonna find it. I don't see much down here. Like, there's not really much. Except for this sinister, creepy music.
It's awesome, right? It's really good music, yeah.
So the reason why I like the Evil Within so much is because it's like, and coming from somebody who's never played Resident Evil, it's like Resident Evil and Silent Hill mixed together. And the way I say it's like Resident Evil is because it's like zombies.
Yeah.
But it's like more of a like psychological thriller, story-wise. So that's what's more like, what is down here? There's nothing down here. Except there's something on the ceiling over there that I can't look at. There's a hole in the ceiling. But yeah, the Evil Within, it has a much more modern way of going about fighting. Over the shoulder, third person. You have an item upgrade system. You find weapons. There's like a little crafting system in it. There's a weapon upgrade system. Alright, what is down here?
It may not even be there, right? So...
It's not. There's nothing there.
Should Should I give him a hint how to get there?
I am kind of lost at this point.
Let's see.
But hold on, let me see
Paul,
if I
have
can
you
figure it
played
out.
Evil Within 2?
No.
All right.
So many killer, awesome PS4 games came out, all one right after another, starting with Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15, Gravity Rush 2, Neo, Persona 5, Nier Automata, The Last Guardian. All these games that, like, I was waiting for years, like, finally came out. And so I played each one a little bit. But then, well, except for Final Fantasy 15, I'm like 90 hours into that one. But I found myself just playing just PS4 for like 6 months straight. And I was like, if I continue this with all these awesome games that just came out, I'm going to miss out on playing like a lot of the older stuff that I wanted to play. And for instance, one of them was Shenmue, because I had never beaten Shenmue. So I put all of my PS4 games down to go back and play a lot of the older stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm very, very happy for that, because I get to play things like Resident Evil for the very first time, and it's played it 3 days in a row on stream because it's so awesome.
Okay, so Michael, I think, said hint.
What do you guys think? I'm lost.
He's totally lost. So he has no idea where to go next. They're talking about how retro game prices are out of control nowadays. They are.
So,
but it's really boiling down. I mean, unfortunately, it's
cartridge games are on the cartridge games are going down. Disc-based games are going up, is what I've found. And the reason for that is EverDrives. With how many EverDrives are, so think about it, like you could get an EverDrive for every cartridge-based console.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have the full library for like $150, because that's like the average price of the EverDrive. That's what I did with the TurboGrafx, and the reason why I did that is because I was like, all right, I have no idea about this library except for the games Michael's told me about. I have no idea, and so I just grabbed the EverDrive so I can explore the library, and any game that like I like really, really like, that like resonates with me, I'm probably gonna go and get the real copy of that. But I don't want to go and spend just like, I don't just want to go and buy a bunch of TurboGrafx games
blindly.
Yeah. They're expensive. They're like $30 to like $70 for your average game.
I agree with that. So like an EverDrive comes in handy for that sole reason. Like you want to try games out, and if you really dig them, you buy them, right?
And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Like I found Atomic Robo Kid Special for the PC Engine. I'm going to buy that just because I found that game on the EverDrive and I was like, this is so sick. But that will be like for like kind of like the collector side.
Yeah. And
I'll buy it because I have already played it, I love it, and like I know I want it. Now, I don't know, like it's always fluctuating.
So Michael says you're lost again, hopeless. All right. So I'm going to give him a hint. All right. So you remember when you said, when you put the battery in, you're like, well, that's it? That's useless.
There's something else that it does. And I have to go find out whatever that is.
There's something that, it has a purpose. It's not just an elevator, but why would there be an elevator there if you have the other way to go around? But like,
I need to go and fill the water. So when remember the waterfall? There was a little waterfall somewhere.
Yeah.
And the waterfall was flowing down.
Said it was blocking something.
And I need to go there.
Mm-hmm.
But in the whole reason why the battery, because I had to go the other way, because there wasn't the battery, so I had to drain the water. So right now I need to go to a safety deposit box. I need to get the crank, the tool. And then I need to go put the tool back in the thing to make the water go up. And then I need to explore that area again.
There you go. Hey, you just went the wrong way. The courtyard. Yo, you're horrible with the layout of the mansion. Like that. If you want to talk about hopeless, Michael, that is hopeless. Like he. While he was talking his explanation, he's going the opposite way. Okay, so yes, so you take the crank, you put the water back in that big pool, right? And in theory, that waterfall blocking whatever shouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And
so
all
that
those
elevator wasn't pointless.
Yeah, all he said was, "Hey, that elevator wasn't pointless." And I was able to figure out the rest of that based off that tiny little thing he said. I'm not that bad.
Buster, I saw Half-Life for PS2 for $150, snagged it for $10.
Wait, what?
$150?
It was $150? Or you mean $150?
I have no idea.
Like $1.50.
I'm looking for Blood Will Tell for PS2, $200 on eBay. Blood Will Tell? Never. I don't even know what that is.
Who said that?
Buster.
Alright. So no, that's why Buster wanted a PS2 from me where he could just burn games. I'm going to get you that.
What are you doing? That's not the save room. No, what are you doing? Blue door.
Dude, I don't know.
I told you this like 3 times.
I don't know the layout of the mansion.
So, you're...
Where's my notepad?
Yeah, I mean... He's not looking at the map, guys. I can't help him there. Michael, most expensive turbo game is Magical Chase.
Yeah, that was like that was like $1,400 like 6 months ago. Now it's like $2,500.
Really, it went up.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they go up and then they go down.
I saw it at Toys R Us back in the day. My dad urged me to get it, but I got taken it to the hoop. I regret my decision. I don't even know what that game is, but it sounds like a really bad basketball game.
It's a $10 TurboGrafx game.
It was $20.
Should I save?
All right, so
nah, I'll be fine. I say that. I've said that a bunch. I've been like, I'll be fine.
All right, Judge Paul's. Where are you going?
I don't.
You want to go outside? Why are you going upstairs?
I don't know the layout of the mansion at all.
You'd figure if you're going back to the mansion, you would have an idea. But, like that hallway, well, you should always associate it with the Hunter when it first came out, right? So
which I do.
And where did he come from?
Outside.
The courtyard. So, yeah.
It's a lot to absorb in like 3 days. I don't know. It's a lot.
Alright, so he's gonna proceed to the next area. Let's see. Mean King. I searched for a game on the first Xbox, Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green, and I never found it.
I'd never even heard of that.
Yeah, that's the video game based on the George Romero movie, right? I always assumed it was just trash. I never played it. Michael, Paul, don't play like a girl.
How am I playing like a girl?
Is it because he keeps getting lost?
Oh, and I can never find the car when it's in the parking lot.
Oh, no, you're going the wrong way. Remember, the crank was over there.
I was going to find it eventually. Realistically, so first off, you guys have been watching for all 3 days, so thank you. Secondly, where do you think I would be if Aldo wasn't here? So if I was just playing this by myself without Aldo, how far do you think I would have gotten?
Like, what area of the game? Like, or like what boss fight or... I've been trying to keep my mouth, unless he's like right now, where he's like totally going the wrong way.
So you're not like helping me like figure things out, like a little bit with some of them, but like you've mainly been saving me on wasting time, which I would have wasted so much time.
Which he has wasted some time.
And I have. Like, I would probably not be this far. I think I would be at the end of the guest house by now. In the same amount of hours, just without Aldo.
Right before the plant? Like the fight?
I would be like at the plant.
Do you guys agree with that? Like
That's
if I weren't here, if you were doing this live stream solo, or even not even live stream, just playing on his own, whatever, in the span of the
same
third
amount
day,
of time,
would he be at the guest house fighting Plant 42? Or would he be fighting the snake for the first time? Or would he get to the hunters? Or I don't know. What do you guys think? Paul would be stuck at the first snake. Mech X2. If Aldo was not there, you would have put down the controller and started cleaning the console again.
Yeah,
that might be true. That might be true. Mind you, he didn't want to do the live stream initially.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't gone through here ever.
Yeah, that's the guest house entrance.
Oh my
look
god!
At all these you haven't...
Because I was full. So I don't want to go this way.
Well, it's going back to the guest house.
Wait a minute. Is that where,
Well, I would combine the green and blue. Now, you could combine... I just read this. You can combine the 3 greens if you want.
I only have 2 greens.
I know, but you can combine a 3rd.
Oh.
With that, Aldo, you would be stuck at the beginning of the game. Paul would have quit by now.
No, I wouldn't have quit.
That's tough.
I wouldn't have quit.
Yeah, I don't think he would have quit. He just... And I don't think he's the type of person to look up YouTube either, so he would have maybe just like...
I would have been wandering around in a room.
Wandering around, or maybe like turn it off and then just like wait a day, and it would just hit him. He's like, oh, wait, you're going back to the guest house. What are you doing?
Yeah, but I'm trying to look... Like this is what I'm talking about. Like,
You just mentioned... Okay, you just mentioned before...
That little waterfall.
Where was the waterfall?
I don't know. So I'm like running around everywhere looking for it.
See? Case in point, right? Alright, look at your surroundings. There it is. That was the waterfall.
Yeah.
Man, he would have gone through the whole guest house.
I would have went all the way to the guest house, figured that wasn't the way once I got to the guest house, and then went back.
The guest house now...
Uh-oh.
The guest house may be full of hunters now. Who knows?
Well, at the first sight of a hunter, I would have turned around.
Oh.
This dude!
What good timing. A moment ago, I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Yes.
Let's go. Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you all right? I can go first if you want me to.
Oh, yes, please. I'm a little nervous.
I understand. Maybe more dangerous. Behind me. Be careful.
He's just gonna run off on his own.
Because I said go first?
What's that?
Should I have said no?
There are different choices you make.
I wanted him to go first so I could keep an eye on him.
Where'd he go?
Dude, this dude Barry, I swear to God.
That's pretty quick, right? Like immediate. Man, you didn't even hear the door open or anything? Yo, he made it pretty far in like 1 second. That's amazing.
He just skipped out. Oh my God, I'm never going to be able to backtrack through this.
Because everything looks the same.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah.
You're alive!
Wait there. Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh no, I'm alone. But why are you asking?
Listen. The stars are going to be finished soon. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Whoa.
It was Wesker. Wesker shot him.
think, oh, he's your boss too. He's your superior.
Who just shot him? Okay, I'm taking his bullets.
The peace out dude, yeah. Barry, the king of the peace out. Michael, even closer to bleep. Yes, you are right.
Did he just name the final boss?
I can't say. This is gonna be fun because this all looks the same. So Paul is gonna be lost. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Oh wait, what's that? You just passed something.
Oh my God, that shiny thing.
Paul,
That is. Hold on, can I guess what it is? I have no idea. It's a crank of some kind. Oh, it is a crank. But I already have one.
Well, see what did I tell you? When you look at items in the inventory, there may be something different, right? That's what that whole thing is for.
Its end is hex shaped, so it's a hex crank,
As opposed to the other one,
which is just a crank. A square crank.
They say it even changed the name.
Name. Square crank, hex crank. So now I know I've used the square one. I know what the square one's for, so I can dip that.
Oh.
No!
Oh, oh, he's not dead. There's another one.
There's another one. Was he behind me? I ain't gonna stick around and find out. I ain't stick around and find out.
That's weird.
Oh my God, there's another one. You're done, son!
Nope, you're too far away.
So this is the way I didn't go. I got 2 shots left in my Magnum.
Well, you should be reloading if you know that. Well, who doesn't wonder? Just like to live on the edge, huh?
Kinda.
Like he could have easily just reloaded.
Oh my God. This is what I use the hex crank for. Wait, where did I just go? Where did... Oh.
No more space.
Oh my God, and there's all sorts of stuff I need!
Blank Paul doesn't know what awaits him. You're right. Ouch, my ears, Paul.
Sorry.
Not quite. Oh boy.
Hunter right beyond this door.
Aldo, do you think Paul will blank, blank, blank? No.
Wait a minute, I was just here. Alright, so that door is useless. So has everybody watching the stream beaten this game? I know most people have.
Yeah, has everyone beat this before? Or is anyone experiencing it for the first time as well?
Did I just get lost?
Oh! He's not dead. Woo! 2 of them. Yo, what are you doing? Oh, he's not dead. Yo, Paul, you were just wasting ammo, dude. Oh, man. So they were, when he went in that door...
Yo, that hunter!
2 2 of them spawned. So in this, honestly, I forgot that hunters respawn in certain spots. Interesting. But when they do respawn, it's only one time. They don't constantly respawn.
Oh my god!
Paul lost it again. Oh man. Michael, Paul and Aldo, do you two have girlfriends or you work all the time? I can't speak for Paul, but I'm currently single. But I will start working all the time. I actually just got a new job, so I'll be starting that on Monday. So that's always good. You have beaten it. Alright, cool. Paul lost again. Yep. You saw he was blowing through that magnum ammo? Oh my god. That's crazy. So Retro, yeah, you mentioned the other day that you never did it because of with your kids, right? You would always play like the N64, the kiddie stuff. That's crazy. Even though Resident Evil was on N64, you did have Resident Evil 2. And that's it for N64, I believe. New job. I actually am working with a place called U-Break iFix. So they do repairs for like cell phones, laptops, tablets, pretty much anything with a power button. We take repairs and fix it up, give it back to people who are in need for it. So you know, it's kind of tinkering on the line with what Paul does with consoles. He opens them up, repairs them.
Talking about your new job?
Yeah, so brings new life to them, and I do it to more, I guess, consumer-grade products like cell phones and stuff. Mean King, Paul is in rage mode. Was that rage when he just got up abruptly and got nerked by the hunters?
That was a gentle frustration.
Now look at that. Now he's all
the way back here. Well, it's not that bad. That's not that bad.
Remember, you need to crank.
Oh, yeah.
See, you got to do all that again. Paul will beat the blank. I think it's easier. That's good. You may be right.
Also, by how do you guys think I'll do with Resident Evil 2?
What are you doing? Courtyard is in the first floor.
I was gonna go the longest way possible.
Yo,
that's what I was going to do.
Courtyard is right there. Take a right, and it's right there.
I was going to go.
Paul,
the longest way possible.
Paul is hopeless with the directions in his mansion. That I think that's without a doubt. Mech X2. Good luck on Monday. Thank you. You know, I was out of work for like what, a month and a half, maybe a month. And it sucks, you know, like especially when you've been working for so long. You know, some people may see downtime as good, which, you know, it's always good to maybe.
Well, it's kind of like a little vacation because you were working like every single day,
pretty much. But I enjoyed it so much.
Oh my god, I needed the battery, didn't I? No.
Or did you do it? Well, check. I don't know if you did that.
No, I did it. All right, cool, good. All right, so this ain't that bad.
Yeah, but you got to do the crank to bring the water up. So you got to go back.
So I just went the long way
again. But yeah, so you know, like a week or so off to just like not think about work is fine. But after a while, it's like you want to go back. You could have just gone. That's even longer, right? Yo, Paul, you are hopeless, my man. My God.
I just go the long way for everything because it's the way I know.
Now you got to wrap, go down the stairs, up the walkway, up the stairs, wrap around to the ground.
Nah, it's not that bad. Crank's right here. Now, if I'm extra smart, I'm going to put the crank back, and then I'm going to go... Once I use this crank, I'm going to go put it in my chest. there's a square hole. If I was smart, that's what I would do, right?
Jumping to RE2. Wait, Paul, let's get real. Finish one. Well, yeah, I mean, that's...
No, like, once I beat this one, how do you think I will, how do you think I'll be able to fend in Resident Evil 2? Is it harder? Is it about the same?
There's a lot of backtracking. Instead of a mansion, you're in a city.
So it's the same game, but just in a city, pretty much?
It's not the same game. I mean, mechanic-wise, yes, but there's more emphasis on action. There's a lot more enemies. And it's not as, like... I guess you could say this game is claustrophobic, in a way. Because you're isolated from everything.
God, the elevator's down, so I can't use this, so I have to go the even longer way now.
Wait. You never put the... Wait, you went down it before.
Yeah, but it stayed down.
Yeah, see, that's why you're supposed to go back up, yeah.
So I pretty much just locked myself out.
Yeah.
So now I have to do the crank again.
Mm-hmm. See, you just... Oh, man, guys, this is great.
Hey, well, this is why we're streaming it, so people see what it's like to play Resident Evil for the first time as an adult.
You're right.
Having no inclination of the game.
Hey, Paul, without ALDO, you will not be capable to finish this game. Paul, is there a way to do component on a Genesis Model 1?
Yes, there is. Helder actually created a board for the Genesis. He made this board up a really long time. Pretty much what it does is it pulls the RGB signal out of the board. I don't know too much about it. It's his board. He made it up, but just from glancing at it and figuring it out, it pulls the RGB signal and then converts it into component. And then you put that board inside the Genesis. You can put some component ports on the back, and then you have it's essentially you're playing the RGB signal through component cables on a Genesis. It only works with if the TV is capable of outputting the 240p resolution. So like a CRT with component would be absolutely perfect.
Would be great, yeah.
And then some flat screens, particularly the older flat screens, will support the 240p resolution. There's a way to check if your flat screen supports 240p. And actually, so that's literally, if you've ever heard of the HD Retrovision cables, it's literally the exact same thing. But just Helder's board is an internal version of that. And
that's crazy.
See, I'm better at answering questions about like mods and repairs.
You can do that. You can do that.
I can do that all day. But like when it comes to
navigating the
mansion of Resident Evil,
no way. Michael says you will do better in Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 1 popped your cherry. Meme King writes Resident Evil 2 will be harder for you. Buster also writes it will be way harder. You think so?
I'm very happy that you guys have played all of these games. I haven't said that yet. I'm happy you guys got to experience all of these already.
And you know what? No one's written... well, I mean, you're not looking at the chat anyway, so you can't even know. I mean, they could just spoil the game right now.
I think they have, but since you're doing the
comments,
you're not.
He's not looking at the chat, so yeah.
And I think they know that. That's why. You know what I mean?
Wait, do you have the crank?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't try to go up the stairs this time, though.
Yeah. He learned. He's learning. RetroHeck, following up on the component question, is it worth it to do that, or is it better off just to do S-Video?
So it depends on your setup. It depends on what kind of TVs do you have.
Yeah, you know, like if you have a CRT.
If you have a CRT with component out the back,
then that's what you want to do.
But also, if you have a CRT that has component out the back, you probably also have S-Video out that same CRT.
Yeah. Paolo Manrique. Hey, Paolo. What's going on, my man? RE1 is definitely the most difficult, so he will do fine in the other games.
Is it the most difficult? Is that a unanimous statement?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on how you're like. If you're talking about the originals, like the PS1 era, 1, 2, and 3, I would say 2, but because of scenario B, not scenario A. Scenario B, because of that thing, makes things so much harder. Buster writes, "You know the basics now, Paul, so you're good. With the exception of navigating the mansion."
Yeah, that part I don't know, but everything else I do know is like I'm just that's all from playing Silent Hill, which is like one of my favorite video game franchise series of all time. Huge fan. So you'd think I'd be a pro at this, but even though they're very similar, they're actually very, very, very different in my experience, in my opinion, just from playing this one Resident Evil. It's weird. They're so similar. But
now
so
remember,
different.
there were herbs over by the guest house that you didn't get. So you can get a green herb if you want.
I can get one green herb, yeah. I wonder what else I left in the guest house.
I hope just...
Also, there's another herb that I missed somewhere, because remember last time at this point I had a mixed herb?
No.
I did. Did I just eat it?
You just ate it. Look at that. See?
Do I restart to get that one more herb, or do I just go? Do I just go? What do you guys say?
You messed up. I think you should just go.
Yeah.
Michael, is it true Code Veronica on Dreamcast was to be the original Resident Evil 3? I don't know, to be honest. I know that originally, before Resident Evil 2 came out, there was the 1.5, which is infamous for being... looks much more like Resident Evil 1 than what 2 ended up becoming.
Is that a typewriter?
Yep.
Wow.
But you don't have any ink ribbons.
Yeah, but
so you never went through this path before?
I didn't.
This is actually what I was looking for.
Hey, hexagonal hole.
That's the old crank. You don't have the new one.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, Michael, I don't know about the Resident Evil 3. I just knew that, much like Resident Evil 4 and the remake, how those were exclusive to Nintendo GameCube, Code Veronica was exclusive to Dreamcast.
Oh, Jill, what good timing.
So, I played Resident Evil 3 around when it came out, and I couldn't get past whatever first hallway there was. That first hallway there, I couldn't get past that at all. But that was also like over 15 years ago. It was like 17 years ago or something.
Yeah. Buster, DMC was supposed to be Resident Evil. Yep, it was. So it was originally going to be Resident Evil 4, but then because it ended up being so different, it ended up being its own game. But which is why Virgil or Dante looks so much like Leon. So,
hey, Barry's following me this time.
Probably because you going first, right?
Yeah. So maybe this is all going to play out differently when this dude gets shot.
Possibly.
I love how Aldo never gives stuff like that away. It's awesome. I love the way you're like...
Code Veronica was supposed to be the third game.
Oh, a hunter. Barry's
got you.
About time, you scumbag.
He finally did something for you. Oh, he's helping you out. Alright, look at that.
About time, save some of the ammo.
Code Veronica was supposed to be the third game, but Nemesis ended up being good enough for that title. Retro Heck, going back on that component for the Genesis, He has a Sony Trinitron CRT with S-Video and component.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
So in that case, if you have a CRT, then
You could go either way.
go either way. Yeah.
You could truly go either way.
What?
Paolo, did Paul get one shot by some hunter already?
A couple times.
So, Barry and Jill together. Are you all right, Enrico? The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Rico.
Who is shooting this dude?
Well, at least we can eliminate Barry. It wasn't him. Paolo. Did Paul get one shot by the hunter already? Yeah, he ended up actually ganged up by 2 hunters.
Yep. Man. Barry, you gonna come with me, or you just gonna...
He's investigating.
Oh, God. So he's useless now. So the crank's on the floor right here. So now I need to go all the way back. Should I go explore where I died with the hunters, or should I go...
Well, I think you have to go that way. That's the only way you can get to where you need to with the crank.
Yeah?
Pretty sure. Yo, he just appeared.
He just appeared out of nowhere.
There was a hallway there. That's why on the left. That's a hallway. Oh, you better heal up, man. Oh, wow, you're not... I thought you'd be at red already. So there's a hallway to the left.
Oh, this is
That's
just...
where that was.
This is just that.
Now remember, there was a first aid
There was a bunch
spray
of stuff there, yeah.
and bazooka rounds. Now what I would do is I would maybe
Consume
take the herb,
or
combine,
I'm gonna
with
combine
the blue,
those and then consume them.
and then take the first aid. Meme King, I love all Silent Hill games, and like you, I really love this game series. Yeah, I mean they complement one another, so it's like, you know, really cheesy analogy, but it's peanut butter and jelly. Like you can enjoy both of them individually, but when you pair them up, good stuff.
No, I really enjoyed Origins.
Or in your case, grilled cheese and bacon.
Yeah. Yo, everybody knows grilled cheese and bacon slamming.
Yeah, I don't think there's any arguments about that.
Alright.
So that's where you were going.
Yeah. So, Origins. Origins is the only PSP
There may be
game
more hunters.
that I've ever played on a PSP. Like, that's the only ever game I've ever beaten on a PSP. Because that's how badly I want to play that game. Wait a minute.
Now this should bring you back to that room with the hole in the middle.
Yeah. Wait, how did I find the one with the crank?
No. Go back to where we were. I mean, you could go this way too, mind you. Yeah. Or no. Wait. No, not that way. No, go back. The crank was towards the beginning.
Yeah. So how did I
came in.
just miss it? Because I was just at the beginning.
You're not at the beginning yet.
I was.
No, you weren't.
That wasn't it. Oh, I gotta go through that door.
That door with the little red thing on the
I
side.
thought that was the beginning. Oh my god, no way. Yo, no way!
See, he's I said respawning, but he's still running and gunning, He's not thinking about it. He's paying the price.
I thought I killed him.
You killed one. But I told you, enemies respawn. You're getting murked. I mean, they're probably gonna... You're probably caught in between them at this point. Now again, there might be one here. You need to be ready at all times.
I'm so mad about those two hunters right there. I'm so mad about that. I was finally like almost ahead.
But see, you're getting too comfortable.
Whoa, that's not... Why is that there? Who does that?
That shouldn't physically be possible, but... Paul, I have a question for you from Mean King. What do you think about this game?
Absolutely love it.
Yeah, the game is playing? Yeah.
Streamed it for 3 days in a row because I love it so much.
Michael, grilled cheese sandwiches are awesome. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Buster, I played Silent Hill 1 on PSP. Michael.
Yeah. Oh, like would you emulate it on PSP?
Yeah, probably.
I hear hunters. Or maybe that's my footsteps. This is like a rock in the way. Oh, great. This was... Oh, what?
Don't talk. Run.
Oh, what? Yo, no way. I should have gone that way.
Yo, you got so lucky.
I went the right way.
No, but I'm saying if you had continued straight, you would have died.
Yeah.
Well, see? His instincts kick in.
Oh my god, with the hunters!
Yeah, you're probably screwed for health.
I'm so screwed.
Save room, but no ribbon. Yeah, that typewriter. Yeah.
Like, what else is there down here, though?
We'll check where the rock... What did the rock do? See? It opened up the path.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Oh.
Great!
Yeah.
No!
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
He's screwed. He's so screwed.
Alright, well, now I know I got this whole area on lock. I know everything I need. I know where everything is. Now I can do it perfectly.
Michael, run from the rock. Yeah, Aldo, you got lucky. I remember I got plastered. Yeah, because like the way the camera angle is, it assumes that there's something ahead, right? But if you do that, the rock is going to hit you. So you have to take that turn to where you came from. Buster, yes, I did. It was good. The children got me by surprise. Paul got Indiana Jonesed.
Yeah. In Tomb Raider, at the end of the first level, there's that same situation. Tomb Raider 2.
Yeah. Mean King, what's worse, hunters or blank? I would say hunters.
I'm going to bring my bazooka now that I know there's all that bazooka ammo.
And no zombies, so you're not.
And no zombies. And a boss. I wish I only had one ink ribbon so I could just bring the one and then it would go away.
You only have two?
Yeah, I only have 2.
But see, it's come to the point where you want to save down there. Because doing all this again. Because now you need to do the crank all over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if what I should do is I should actually put the crank back here.
When you're done with it?
Yeah.
I mean, you could, yeah. There's nothing. It's not that far.
I don't need that blue herb.
Paul, take a ribbon, please. Yep, that's what he's doing. Retro Heck, is it possible to get the parts to do the mod myself? I'm assuming you're still talking about the Genesis?
So, for the component one, I don't think the dude Helder has any made. We can make some. Like, we can get some made. That wouldn't be that big of a deal. But honestly, if I was you, I'll send you everything you need to do the S-Video mod if you want. And you can just do that.
Yeah, because Retro, you're local, right? Remember, I think you said you were in the Stanford area?
Oh, yeah.
I believe so, yeah. So, I mean, you can always get in touch with Paul and he can, you know...
I got like all the kits where like it's all the parts together like in a bag. You just give it to you and then it's everything you need. Make your life really easy.
Michael, bringing the bazooka, no zombies equals no overkill. That's true. So he doesn't have to worry about, you know, overdoing it.
But what I do need to do is I need to put the crank back.
Once you're done.
Once I'm done with this. In order to take the ribbon.
I will be right back. We're going to be in a little boys' room. But Paul's got this, right? He's got it.
And let's see if I can do it all fast, too.
But see, when you do it fast, that's when you overlook certain things. You just need to...
Well, the crank part fast. I'm going to go do the whole crank part and then put it back down.
Yeah.
So, the component board... in the future, I think I'm going to get some of those made. So I'll have those in the future, hopefully, if all goes well. But it might be a little while till that happens. So in the meantime, I would probably just do S-Video. And the way S-Video looks on a CRT, on one of these Trintrons, it looks so good. I think. And the way I think about like a lot of the different because there's multiple different ways you could plug in all these consoles. Like here, even on the PS2. So this is Resident Evil 1 on a PS2 in S-Video. The S-Video doesn't look as good as the component, but when you get to the component and the RGB, I kind of can't tell a difference between the two. And the S-Video is a good enough jump to make me happy. And it's also just easier for my whole setup to have it in S-Video. So that's my personal setup. That's why first thing I said was like, what kind of TV do you have? Alright. So now I'm going to get rid of this crank. Clear up some inventory. So the way I have all my consoles hooked up, just for this stream, I hooked this one up in S-Video, just for the sake of for the stream. But pretty much all Sega is in S-Video, all Nintendo is in RGB, and then the TurboGrafx is RGB, the Dreamcast is HDMI, the PS1. I have it in S-Video hooked into my CRT. And then GameCube is S-Video. That's the only exception for the Nintendo. Because we didn't get... GameCube doesn't support RGB unless it's a PAL GameCube. And then normally I would do PS2 and original Xbox both in component. But I can't record component footage, or I can't stream component footage. So that's why it's in S-Video. I could have did it in RGB, but the RGB on the PS2, my PS2 RGB cables are cheap. So because they're cheap, they were like $3. There's a lot of static and snow because when you buy cheap cables, it doesn't work that well. Because they're not shielded, so that means all the signals on the inside of the cable, they're like bouncing back and forth inside, and you get a really poor video quality. So always buy a good cable. And like my Saturn, I use the original the S-Video cable I have for my Saturn is it's made by Sega. So it's like on point. It's the original Saturn S-Video cable that like came with the Saturn or whatever. It's very, very, very good quality. Very good. So I don't need RGB for the Saturn because the S-Video looks so good. I don't even care.
So a couple other questions. Paul, is it normal for a button on Vita to just suddenly stop working? I mean, that's pretty much. I think that's common for anything with buttons. Right?
Open it up and clean it. Whatever the button is pressing, inside there's like a membrane, and it's pressing it. It's like a contact point. There's dirt in that contact point. You just clean it and it'll be fine.
Buster says safe before the giant spider.
I brought the ribbons this time.
Okay. My Vita has battery issues. I tried 2 new batteries, 1 new charger, and it's still having issues. Any advice, guys?
Are those are the batteries Sony branded or are they
third party?
Third party.
Yeah. If it's third party, it just might just be a voltage issue, maybe, or
no, third party batteries just suck.
they just suck, huh? Mean King, tomorrow, do you continue to play? So actually, Paul's working tomorrow, so I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
he's
working
gonna
all
have
day.
time. Yeah, so I don't think he's gonna have time for tomorrow. But again, regardless, you know, you can just, as long as you subscribe to his channel, it'll tell you when he posts a new video or when it goes live.
So I don't know when we're gonna. Oh, you want to join in for the next time because I'm not gonna beat it tonight when we beat it.
I mean, depending on when it is. I mean,
Might as well. You've been here since the start, helping me out. You might as well stay to the end. You want to do it again?
we'll leave it to the channel. Do you want to see a live stream of Paul soloing it, or do I need to be here?
I think Aldo needs to be here because I don't think I'll be able to do it. I already see people saying that. I already see that coming.
We'll leave it to you guys. I mean, I don't know when that'll be though. I mean, it could be Monday maybe, or may not. I mean, hard to say.
Right,
We don't. Like, this is like the only consistent stream that's happened.
Yeah,
there was never any defined schedule. You know, like most people are like, yeah, we stream every Thursday. Like that was never set in motion here. So
yeah, this was not. This was like
impromptu, spur of the moment. Like, yo, we conveniently have like 3 days off where we're like our schedules.
And we didn't even plan that ahead.
Yeah, it was just like the day of. Like, yeah, let's do it.
And then also it was like each next day I was like, yo, I want to play Resident Evil. Like today I had to. I wanted to just play it, and I was just gonna play it because I just wanted to play it so bad. And then that's when I hit up Aldo and was like, yo, should we do it again? Like I want to play this game. I was like, or should I play Shenmue 2?
Yeah.
Which is what I was currently playing.
Let's go.
So Michael, yes, live stream with Aldo. Not a good idea with Paul alone.
I saw that coming.
Aldo, you got to show up tomorrow. Can't do tomorrow. So Paul's going to be working all day. So
I can't do it.
Yeah, that's not going to work tomorrow. Retro Heck with Aldo, you need the help.
Let's go.
Mean King, you need Aldo to beat this game. Damn, guys, you guys are like not giving him any positive reinforcement whatsoever. That's rough.
It's fine. I know I got it. I've been playing. I play a lot of Silent
the
Hill.
thing is, I mean, I understand. Like, okay, like if Paul were doing this on his own,
I'd be at the guest house still.
he'd be playing it, but like, you know, he'd probably, again, it's just me. He'd probably like every so often maybe look at the chat and try to do it that way, or maybe not talk to you guys. Maybe he'd just be so into the game. That's usually what I find with people who are live streaming solo. They don't really listen to the chat. It's more like promoting myself and just being as entertaining as possible. So at least with
or they
me,
do talk to the chat and they don't have anything good to say because they can't put their full attention into it.
So like the reason why I'm here is I'm here to look at the chat, which is why you're always looking at me on the phone. I'm looking at the chat. So
and then that way it's like a group conversation with everybody. And I like the way it's working out. Because then also filters all the spoilers that you guys are saying about the next areas of the game.
True, yeah. I'm making a conscious effort to keep spoilers to spoiler free.
Which I appreciate too.
Michael, Paul does well with the console off.
Yo, rip.
Retro heck, it would be a month-long live stream. You know what, though? That might be a record. You know, I mean, the records are made to be broken. All right, Enrico's dead. And Barry's gonna investigate.
Forever.
Enrico!
Like, what's his name? Is it Enrico, or is it Unrico, or is it Enrico?
Enrico. E-N-R-I-C-O.
That's not what she said.
Well, remember when she said, "Where have you been?" So, like she's Canadian.
Yeah.
So her accent is not that great. Yeah, so he's got bullets, even though you're not even using handgun bullets anymore. But again, it's never.
Oh my God! Should I not take it because I don't have? I want to keep this space. Should I waste this space for 15 clip bullets? What do you guys think? Take it or not take it?
That's the question.
I don't want to take it because I'm about to get all this bazooka ammo, and I brought the bazooka this time, knowing I was going to get the bazooka ammo.
There was only one bazooka. It was the flame rounds. That was it. Then first aid spray. Frank.
No, and then there was the fire rounds from when the rock moved.
That's what I said. Flame rounds.
Oh, and then there's the regular rounds that are on top of the thing where I get the first aid spray.
Yeah.
So I get 12 different bullets.
Meme King, I have to go, guys. See you next time. Oh, no, well, thank you for
coming by for like the past 3 days.
They said to leave it. Did you get it?
I left it.
You left it? All right.
Nice. We thought it. I didn't hear you. I did that right
Meme,
after.
You're Canadian? Well, I'm just stating, she obviously is Canadian because she's pronouncing words in a different way. Like, instead of like, where have you been, it's where have you been? And like, Hariko, it's a very Canadian.
We also didn't know that people are watching from anywhere outside of where we live because thank you for watching.
But yeah, I mean,
all the way from Canada. That's really cool. I didn't know my YouTube channel reached that far.
Hunters, remember, see, you got to be on the ball. Remember, there's the other hunter too. To your left. Alright, he's learning. He didn't take damage. Remember, there's hunters everywhere. And that's what you wanted right there. So he's getting the bazooka ammo now. First aid. So you're ideally going to want to use that on the spider.
Yeah. Do I save before the spider?
Of course. What kind of a question is that?
I don't know. I feel like I could just take it out. You're like, nah, chill.
Yeah. I think, 100.
Finally, one died in one shot.
Jill is Mexican. Could have sworn she said, "Where's my burrito?"
Yeah.
Now you know. Yes, I know, Meme King. Now we know.
Thank you, Meme King, for coming by and hanging out for the past 3 days, watching me experience this great classic game for the very first time.
You're going to the spider right away?
No, I'm gonna go do the rock.
Well,
I can't use it here?
you need to be at the right angle.
Yeah.
It's finicky sometimes.
And for all those that said Jill didn't have curves, look at her.
How's that even possible? Like that?
That's not possible.
It's not.
It's not possible.
Like, what would be spinning it?
It's not possible.
Make me a room like that. Like, if I was a billionaire, I'd be like, yo, it doesn't make any sense, but just do it. I saw it in a video game.
I saw it.
It's got to be real.
So this is the spider room. I gotta go through one more hallway.
Hunters. Goes the room with the boulder.
Yeah.
But then the hunter comes out after.
Oh!
Yo, how did you almost screw?
I got stuck on the wall.
So I have to get the flame rounds. Or
I
hunter
can't get
comes
the
out.
flame rounds.
The hunter now.
I can't get the flame rounds. I can't get the flame rounds.
Yeah. There's the brakes. I mean, you have 12 bazooka rounds. That
I'll be
should
fine.
enough.
I'll probably burn.
And you have Magnum.
I'll burn my health.
And what was there that you tried to pick up but you didn't have space for in the room with the...
That was a combat knife. I'll probably use all my health and all my bullets, so I'll have some space. Yeah.
Oh, you missed.
Yo, 3 hits, that's it? Oh my god.
Took him for a ride, guys. Yo, I got my money. Yeah, man. I bought this at the gas. I've never had Kit Kat, Big Cat. These things are like on steroids. If you want to reach Paul, you can just shoot him a direct message on YouTube. There should be a way to send a message. And I'll remind him to take a look at it. And from there you guys can talk shop. Do you have Facebook, Retro Heck? If you do, then you can go to Retro Gaming Arts or look up his page, Shanny Mar. SHANNYMAR. And you can get in touch with him that way. Tinder Retro Heck. Yeah. Spider got him. I mean, to be fair, his the spider in that damn spray. I mean, it shoots in 3 directions. And considering your maneuverability is like next to none, it's impossible to avoid. But I don't know. For the spider, is it better to use the bazooka or just the Magnum? I would assume the bazooka. that combat knife is pointless with the spider. Because if I remember, it grabs you and bites, so there's no point in going close. But yeah, Retro, if you want to get in touch with Paul, just shoot him a private message on YouTube and he'll get back to you. Let's see here. She got a nice butt. Jill, you ain't seen nothing. If you play Resident Evil Revelations 1 on the 3DS, you will see a nice butt. It's in 3D. Oh, Paul, it's past midnight, man.
It's all good. I want to beat this spider.
You got a personal vendetta?
I gotta beat this spider.
The Magnum is faster, Michael says, for the spider.
Really?
Is that so? I actually never used it. I used the bazooka.
I think I'm gonna use the bazooka only because I like how the Magnum kills the hunters in one shot, and like the game just gave me a whole bunch of bazooka ammo. Thank you for all of you who said bring the ink ribbon with you.
Yeah. Oh, Retro Heck. He asked. I mean, I answered, but he was looking to see if he can get in touch with you, just to speak, I guess, maybe more in depth about the Genesis stuff.
Yo, Retro Gaming Arts, like everything Retro Gaming Arts is like all my contact. Retro Gaming Arts, Gmail, Facebook.
If you go to the website,
YouTube, website,
retrogamingarts.com, is there like a contact?
Yeah,
thing on the page?
It's all on. Like it's all. You can go retrogamingarts.com. Everything's on there.
Okay.
That's like my.
Yeah, so from there you can see how you can communicate with him.
There's like all sorts of ways. Like just Google Retro Gaming Arts. I'm sure that'll help too. But everything's everything's just under that name.
Michael's ripping on me with my munchies. Aldo and his munchies.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a long stream, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is weird though. Like giant Kit Kats.
Was that a no joke thing?
Yo, is huge.
I always wanted a giant Kit Kat though. Like, I would have rather had a giant Kit Kat than a little Kit Kat.
I would prefer the normal ones to be
honest.
Yeah. But hey, you live and learn. This was free though, so I mean, hey, I'm not going to complain. Remember Hunters.
Mm-hmm. That's why I reloaded my Magnum, but I didn't equip it.
Oh wait, the Rock. But he comes out after the Rock.
I'm gonna get stuck on the wall and I'm gonna get crushed by the rock.
I hope not.
Yo, Hunter, screw him! I just ran right by him. Forget it. I need. Uh-oh.
Yo, you totally missed. You're not even aiming.
The heat of the moment!
Yo, those sprays are no joke, man.
Woo!
You're probably on red.
No, the little spiders are gonna kill me!
You know what you gotta do?
What?
You gotta shoot the webbing on that door to open it. No, that door.
I'm poisoned and I'm at red and I have no health.
Woo.
So I kind of have to do this again.
Well, I mean, you could use a knife, but I remember the grenade launcher would do the same thing. Oh.
I'm gonna die from the poison. Everybody knows that, right? Everybody realizes that.
Like, what's right there? Is it health
It's gotta. There
Is it
better
the
be a
glory?
blue. I'm gonna die from the poison.
First aid, right?
That?
No? Oh, I thought it was. Yo, you are a dead man.
Yo. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Oh, I know where that goes.
I can't even explore. I'm so dead. I'm gonna get to the top of this and I'm gonna die. Oh!
You're picking up the wrong ones, though.
What? I'm picking up the blue because I'm poisoned.
Yeah. You're right. Dead man walking. You guys play any Destiny on PS3? No.
No.
No. He saved before the spider. But he would still need to, like, if he wanted to do a better run, he would have to do it again and hope that he doesn't get hurt as much with the spider.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he could try using the Magnum. Maybe it is quicker. I don't know.
The bazooka was...
Yeah, but see, the thing was the arc was throwing you off. And the Magnum, you don't have to worry about that.
So now do I go back and explore? Because I literally just ran out of there hoping to find a blue herb. So
I would explore not with the knife.
Yeah, because there's going to be that one hunter I didn't kill.
And whatever else you haven't seen. You only have 2 bazookas. I don't think you should use those.
Oh, why? Yeah, why did I quit those? Should I drink this? Should I use this?
You get hit once, you're dead.
So this is a way I didn't go. What is this? Yo, that's looking for trouble.
Alright, so now that you open up a walkway to the right, if you aggro the rock, you just run into that alcove and you'll be safe.
Now I also need to go back to that other rock to get that bazooka ammo. I don't even use the maps. A Modisc!
Another Modisc.
Now I gotta go back to that first rock and get the fire rounds. How many bazooka shots to kill a hunter?
Oh, snakes, little snakes. Now again, you don't have to worry about them. As long as you're not near them, they won't hurt you. That one's about to hurt you. Michael, Paul, you got luck with that plant for eliminating the poison. Yeah, you did.
Yo, I got so lucky.
Oh, look, save room. Another save room, look.
Thank God there's ink ribbons.
And he has a chest, and is that a first aid spray? Look at that. Oh, man, he's in luck.
And there's plants?
Paul's a happy boy right now.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like Christmas.
Is this the 4th zone?
I wouldn't say so. Like, you know what the final zone is in the game? Would you count this as that? No, right? I would still group this in with the return to the mansion because you still technically are on the mansion grounds, just an underground part of it. But where you're at now, I would say
It was very close to there. Should I save?
Overall game progress. Well, there's another plant there. I would say you're about 75%. Would that be right? 75% through? Maybe 80? Teetering on that line.
Can you combine... You can't combine blue plants with blue plants.
Blues? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think you can. Because one blue does the job just by getting rid of the poison, so I don't think there's any reason to. Alright, so then combine the bazooka, yeah.
You know what I should do is I should go get those explosive rounds and then go back to here and
The
then put
flame-
everything in.
The flame rounds.
Flame rounds. And then save.
But remember, there are hunters in those areas that you haven't taken care of, so you just need to be mindful of that you have enough magnum ammo or bazooka ammo to deal with them.
I do. I'm just going to get the flame rounds, and then I'm going back to the save room.
But remember, before the spider room, there was that hunter
that I juked.
So now I would check this area, see if there's any... Oh, see?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, alright. Alright.
Since there was the combat knife on the other one.
I think that's it. But now if you go through the other door, again, expect the hunter will be there. Because he will be. And that's the hallway with the flame rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, lucky.
The backtracking.
It's the best.
What should I take after I save and stock up and all that? What should I continue my journey with? Bazooka and Magnum? Bazooka, Magnum, health, and that's it?
You would have to take stock of what you, like numbers of what you have currently.
Well, shotgun I'm done with.
Buster, you beat the giant spider?
Yep.
Yes. Oh, you had connection issues? Yeah. He did. By the skin of his teeth. He was on red, danger, and poisoned. And he somehow lived long enough to get outside, get a blue herb, and then heal himself, and he just found this room now. Now see, before saving, I would honestly have your loadout ready. Because then that'll save you time.
It is ready.
Yeah?
I just have to put the ink ribbon back in. 18 saves.
So that where you went up that little elevator thing, that's pretty much going to bring you to the last part of the game, the last area. So if you were to, like, I guess if you were to like end it, that would be your ending point. Like you're pretty much going to start to get to the last point. Buster, congrats on your victory.
Hey.
Good save. You needed it. Yes, you did. Oh, you just stood there. Oh, man. Don't congratulate him just yet. You see those camera angles, though? It's all freaky.
So this might be a good place to end the stream, as you did say. I think so. I did pretty much just want to...
I mean, you wanted to beat the spider.
beat the spider.
Heal yourself and get those flame.
And I got all that, so now the only thing left is to advance.
to the next area.
As I say, this would probably be a good stopping point. What was that?
You just well, you need to investigate those like stumps. Yo, look at those 2D trees. That's
So I have this wolf. So I have the wolf. Wolf, eagle.
that's it. There's two. Two. That's not any.
Which I only have one of. It's not the Mo discs, I'll tell you that.
No, it's not.
It's those star pendants that I have. But they're not stars. So you're gonna go back to the save room.
I should try to refresh myself where these items are located.
I have one. Where is it? Eagle Metal. That's the only one I have.
But then you need a wolf.
So the rest of the game is going to be finding the wolf ribbon.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I forgot. Okay. I know what you need to do.
I need the eagle medal.
You need the wolf.
Wolf.
But, alright, let me give you a hint. Boulder.
Oh, really? Is that simple?
Something to do with the boulder. Should I just tell him?
No.
Just to expedite the process? Because he's probably going to be lost. Boulder is what I can tell you. So it's somewhere near the boulder where you need to advance or to find what you need. Michael, Paul accomplished a lot today. Yeah, he did.
Hey, I'm pretty far in this game.
He went through. He died quite a lot, but he soldiered on through.
I'm pretty upset that I have to work all day tomorrow and I can't play this again.
I was going to be eating away at you.
I'd be like, man, we're going to want to play Resident Evil. And I don't want to slip up. So I feel since we've streamed so much of it, I should not play it by myself.
He'll be fine.
No, I mean, like, we've all been doing this together. You guys watching, ALDO. Might as well keep it together all the way to the end, right?
Nah.
No?
So I gave him a hint. I said, "Oh, hey, Retro Heck, later, everyone. Nice stream, Paul. I'll hit you up on your website later. Yeah,
do it.
Do that, Retro. And good seeing you again, my man.
Thanks for watching all of it.
Thank you for hanging out. So yeah, I gave him a hint about the boulder. Not this boulder.
I didn't think so. I just checked everything around it. There was nothing to do with it.
Did I just tell him?
No.
It's funny because you can totally overlook it. It's funny how that works. Buster asks, do you have a contact feature on the website? I'm pretty sure he just has a listing of, his Facebook, his YouTube channel.
There's links to
there's an
Facebook,
email
Twitter,
address on there?
email, everything.
Yeah. So if you go to retrogamingarts.com and there's a contact page or whatever, and you can find all of that listed there.
Did I put the crank away? I need the crank, don't I?
Do you?
I think so.
I gotta find that save room again.
I'm pretty sure I need the crank. I need to do something with this. I need to crank it back. I'm pretty sure that's what I need to do. Yep. That's what I feel.
If that's what you feel, I can't say either which way.
What do you guys think? Am I on the right path?
Let's see, Buster. Does your website have shipping info as well? Like, do you want to send something to him? I guess.
No, I do all that through email.
Okay. Yeah, so just hit him up on email. The email address, what is it again?
retrogamingarts@gmail.com.
retrogamingarts@gmail.com. So you can shoot up an email, and depending on what you want. Yo, you didn't heal yourself?
No, I did. That's from the snakes.
You're red, dude. Heal yourself. You're gonna die.
And I'm poisoned? What poisoned me?
The snakes.
I got hit by one snake!
Gave you a nice big chunk. Michael asks, any t-shirts available?
Soon.
Soon.
How did you know? How did you know?
MechX2 Michael says, I wish they used a better texture for the walls. The tunnels are nauseating. It looks like green crap all over the walls. I guess. I mean, it's underground, so I guess it's not meant to look pretty. You don't have any more healing, right?
Nope. It's okay. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go upstairs and I'll be fine. My mentality towards everything.
Michael says, Aldo, help him. Well, he says he needs the crank.
I do need the crank. I need the crank to turn the thing. Aldo did help. He said, I'll get the wolf thing by the boulder.
Buster, does this game differ from the GameCube version? Oh, absolutely. The GameCube, it's an absolute total rework. It's basically if you follow the storyline of the more recent Resident Evil games, this game got pretty much X'd out of continuity when the remake came out. So the remake is the new canon for the Resident Evil story.
What do you mean by new canon?
So it is what is officially considered to be the story.
Okay.
What transpires in the GameCube version. Gotta crank it again. So yeah, the GameCube, it's a total visual overhaul. New enemies. Actually a whole other side story with a new villain. It's much more on the scary side, you know, because this one obviously it aged, so the horror aspect of it isn't all quite there anymore.
There we go. I knew it.
Now you only have 3 rounds in your Magnum. You should have reloaded.
I'll be fine. They only take potentially 2 to die.
And if you miss,
Well, that's why I had 3.
So what is this all about? Do you know the solution, guys?
Oh, no way. Okay.
Original art, he looks better than the remake. I mean, that's subjective. I mean, this has a visual look to it that is indicative of the time it was made. The GameCube version was a more modernized, more realistic looking version of it. The GameCube version still uses the pre-rendered backgrounds, but the difference is the backgrounds have animations. So like if you're in the house and there's windows, the windows will have like an animation of the curtains blowing or things like that. It'll have like dynamic shadows. Look at that. All right. It's subjective. Really, I think they both look great in their own for what they're trying to achieve. This was the B-horror movie look, and the GameCube was more
Polished?
Yeah, Hollywood type thing.
That's an easy puzzle. It's not even a puzzle.
The Doom Book 2. Buster, the underground is in the GameCube remake. It's just different than this. Alright, he figured it out. Look at that. So now he's got both medals.
Now what I should do is I should go put the crank away.
Yes.
Because I have no life. I have not a single healing anything.
That is true. He's roughing it.
And I think this is the first instance where I'm going to use a second save file.
Just in case.
Because my first save file, the save file I have before this one, I have access to one thing of health.
You're right. Yo, look at all those blue herbs.
I know, right?
I'm just scrolling through the chat. We've had a lot of comments. That's cool. Like throughout the 3 days.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for engaging in the conversation. You know, it would be one thing if it was just watching Paul play, which is what everyone's doing. Oh, your memory card's full. You don't have a second?
I do. Oh my god. I can't believe that. So it didn't use the ink ribbon because I didn't save, right? That would have been gimp.
No, it wouldn't use it if it didn't save. So now he's got to get a backup memory card.
I have a box of memory cards. Oh, they're right here.
A box.
I have a box of memory cards.
Wow. He's always prepared, so there's that. That is true, because those PS1 memory cards go away real quick. They're what are they, 1 megabyte? Something like that?
Not even.
Because the PS2 ones, I think
memory cards for days.
Yeah, wow.
These are all mostly full though.
He literally has like 15 of them, guys.
I play a lot of RPGs.
He does.
Wow. Alright, there we go. Memory card 2.
That's going to be so confusing.
Well, 2, that's my new memory card. That's my 1. 1 is my backup.
Okay.
In case I screw everything up, I can go to 1 and I'll be good. 1 has, and 1 more extra piece of life on
where
it.
you saved right now, really, all you have to do is just put the 2 medals in that, whatever it was.
And you go to the new area.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's 12:49. I know you said you wanted to get some sleep because you have a long day.
But doesn't everybody want to see what happens when you put the two medals in the thing?
But, I mean...
I just want to see what happens.
You could show it, but I just wouldn't save again. You know, but that'll pretty much... That'll bring you to the file, pretty much the final...
I just want to see what it is at this
length of the
point.
game.
But once we do that, we're done.
Alright. That's good.
This game's sick. I love it. I can't wait to play the second one. I still have to beat Shenmue 2, though.
Were there any other herbs around here? No. Okay.
I got them all. In Silent Hill, doing exactly what I'm doing right now would take you to the underworld. I knew something good was going to be there.
Look at that. Look at that. CG right there.
Oh, yo, this mansion. What is this mansion?
It's not feasible, but
Like, I had no idea this mansion was going to be so ridiculous. What is down here? Oh my god, what is this?
look at how deep that is.
Where is this going? I thought this entire game was going to be in only a mansion. Oh my god, this is the part. I have seen this movie. But from my understanding, I'm assuming the movie had literally nothing to do with the entire actual game.
Very, very outside of it being in a mansion, that's about it.
And it wasn't even in a mansion. I only saw the first one. The Fifth Element one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Cranks right here.
You said you didn't want to see. Now you're spoiling yourself.
Well, I'm going to play it again tomorrow. Or, not tomorrow, but whenever.
Now see, you're about to use a Magnum or something.
No, I wasn't. I was just getting ready just in case.
Hear that evil music?
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, isn't it?
12:53.
Alright. We're gonna shoot a zombie and then we're gonna...
Buster, the dreaded memory card full issue. I have 3 PS2 memory cards, only 1 works.
Oh my god, that was the Magnum. I didn't equip it.
Is he using PS1 or PS2 memory card? PS1.
You have to use PS1 on a PS1 game.
Yeah.
Even though I'm playing it on a PS2.
Buster, this has been a great stream. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Look at all this
There's
hell.
another zombie, though. You gotta listen.
I heard him. I heard him. I just didn't think it was going to be that close. Moonwalk. Why are they in lab coats?
That's a good question. Michael, here comes the good later stages. Yeah, I would say this is pretty much going on like the final run.
Another Mo disc? Alright. If I start picking up all this stuff, I'm just going to keep playing. So, I'm not going to pick up any of this. Because this is where I've saved 2 seconds before this. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thanks for watching my whole YouTube channel, all of that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching for the past 3 days.
Yeah, thank
We
you
will
guys,
stream it again from here on to the end. Just not tomorrow. We can't do it 4 days in a row.
Yeah. Paul is working pretty much all day. So
We got. I don't even know how or why we were able to do it 3 days in a row. I don't care though. I'm very happy. It was a very good time.
Buster says, so you can use PS1 memory cards on PS2. Awesome. Too bad the reverse isn't true. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's kind of like, playing DVDs on a Blu-ray player.
You can't play.
You can't expect to play Blu-rays on a DVD player type of thing. So the reason why is, the PS2 inside of it, there's a PS1 chip in there, right? That's basically what it is. That allows it to do the backwards compatibility.
Yes.
So because of that, it allows you to use the memory card, but you can't save a PS2 game on a PS1 card, and vice versa. You can't save a PS1 card on a PS1 game on a PS2 card.
In the PS2s, they have the PS1 chip built right into the motherboard as well. Later revisions, they took that out, and then they turned it into emulation. Okay. So the PS2 is actually emulating the PS1's hardware, but that emulator is built directly into the PS2.
Oh, okay.
Which still allows for you to use the memory cards. But on the early PS2s, there's a PS1 memory card, or a PS1, the same chip from the motherboards, exact same chip that's in the PS1 is in it. And same thing with the backwards compatible PS3s. On the backwards compatible ones that can play PS2 games, there's a PS2 chip inside of it. And then they took those out for the ones that were not capable of playing PS2 games.
Okay.
And then PS1 is done on PS3s all by emulation.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a little primer there. But good night, Michael. Good night, or two Michaels. Good night, Mike X2, Michael, Buster. Thank you guys for being troopers and hanging out with us.
Yes.
And hopefully the next time we can maybe do this, Paul can get through the game.
We'll beat it, right? We're gonna beat it based on where we are. We're gonna beat it if we do like a 3-4 hour stream.
I'd say he's about 80% through, so he's there. This is the final. So I mean, you're kind of getting an idea of what this area is, maybe.
Yeah, it's where everything went wrong.
In a manner of speaking.
It's where all those notes that I've been collecting through the whole game came from.
Yeah. So this would be the final stretch. Whether or not how long it is, I can't say. But he's getting towards the end. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Michael beat it, just beat the game. I mean, no, he's got to work, man. He's got to get some sleep.
It's a long day tomorrow.
But whenever the next stream is, I don't know. I can't say. But again, if you're subscribed on YouTube, you can get the notifications. He will, obviously, when we do go live, it'll be posted on the Retro Gaming Arts Facebook page.
We'll try to do it during the week next week.
We'll see. I mean,
because we're both working a lot.
Yeah, I'm just going to start my new job, so I'm going to be knee deep in training. So I don't know. I'm actually going to be working Monday through Saturday, so I don't know if the weekdays will work. It really depends on what I do those days and how taxing it'll be. I don't know.
We'll play it by ear.
Yeah, just play it by ear. But thank you guys for sticking around.
For the past 3 days.
Yeah, for hanging out.
It was a lot of fun.
You've made it very entertaining. You've helped pass the time. But thank you guys. And when it does happen, it'll be, promoted and whatnot. So please enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Please be safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Buster.